Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. This is going to be a ranked game on Strategus. This one is against Matice 31 from Belgium. 324 elo. I think I've seen him as high as like mid 400 or so. But you can see there I've won 2 games against him, never lost, no draws. I don't remember those games, so I don't really know what to expect. So I have here a probably fairly general setup. Maybe the marshal placement's a little out of the ordinary, but otherwise it's fairly kind of common, just having pieces in the places where I might need them to hopefully get the win. So I have not played a ton of ranked games lately. I think I'm gonna probably leave that there actually. I think I'm just over 500. Yeah, 502. So not a very high ranking. I think I've been like 580 before. But it doesn't really matter. I don't play ranked all that much, just with how much time I have for the game. There's currently ongoing a very long-term tournament. I think it was almost like a replacement for the World Championship or something like that, but it's 10 rounds, 2 weeks per round, so quite a lengthy tournament. That's like over a third of the year. But I lost the first 3 games, just really poor play. I think the first game I uploaded to the channel, that was against Kakis. But I've actually won the last 4 games, so maybe things are looking up a little bit for that tournament at least. I'm going to hit this. Okay, scout. But those tournament games are mostly what I've been doing lately. I feel like this is probably a bomb, but I'll hit it anyway. Oh, Colonel. Okay. And then we will do the same thing back to back. 2 captains hitting 2 colonels. If he wants to trade, that's okay with me. Just since that colonel's a bit isolated, doesn't really have, that's exactly what I was thinking, doesn't really have the marshal to guard him. I don't think this is a good piece. So I guess we'll see if he wants to, okay. That complicates it a bit more. I don't think I want to chase his colonel, so I'm probably going to retreat on that. So we know colonel here, and he's totally going to allow it to go all the way back, so I'm really not going to trade that now. So I guess I'm going to have to make do with the defenses I have over here. I'll probably want to at least make a channel with my marshal, although he's not actually bringing the colonel back, which I find interesting. Let me do that, because I know that's not a good piece. He's going to move over with the colonel. Okay, let me try to bring up the scout, maybe. Yeah, I figured he'd do something like that. Let's see. Even graveyards, he has 3 less scouts than I do. Feeling a little bit risky early. I'm going to hit this just because. Okay. Well, general. Not really a necessary risk, but one I felt like I wanted to take. So that means probably these pieces aren't good. He doesn't know this miner, actually, but I've not really tried to use it as a bluff or anything like I had originally planned for the scout. Okay, so we know general and colonel. We know that's not a good piece. In fact, it was sitting in front of my miner, so I don't think that's the spy. That might be, though. I don't remember where that came from, but that would make more sense. Alright, so we're going to test our ability here to win without a general early, I guess. I have to say that'll be a bit of a challenge. That's a pretty lucky hit with his major. That's unfortunate, too. If I'm going to win being down, or not down a colonel. Well, down a colonel is actually not too bad. I don't know why I thought I was down a general. But that's pretty, I mean, to come back from being down the colonel, I'm going to need smaller piece advantage, so that doesn't help that he got lucky like that. So general, colonel, that's what we know. Probably not a good piece, probably not a good piece. Could be spy. Okay, I feel comfortable advancing on this. So I was thinking, okay, what happens if I come up with my marshal? Because I don't think this is the spy. If he actually gives me access, I might be able to snag a general. Of course, now, all of a sudden he's going to actually allow his general a means for escaping, so I'm going to have to pull the plug on that plan, I think. Again, this is not a good piece, so well, now he's going back with it, so I really don't know what to do. I guess I will resume the plan. Okay, I guess I'm going to get to attack his general. Okay, well, I did not expect that. Although I didn't think that was the spy. He was literally moving it out as if he was going to threaten my major with it. But he apparently felt so strongly that this wasn't my marshal that he just straight up attacked it rather than even letting me attack and have a weak bluff and pretending this is a spy even though I've suspected for a while it isn't. So that's the colonel. I can go ahead and just hit that. Sergeant, lowly, could have had that marshal info way easier than he ended up getting it for. But that's how it goes sometimes. So I think I've recovered nicely from losing that colonel then. I don't know what this is. Could be the marshal. I have to be wary of that probably. I might actually want to swing this major over. He doesn't know this major, but I want to be careful because okay. Well, it's not the marshal, but discovering a lieutenant is really nothing of importance or note. Okay, if I threaten that, let's see what he does. Okay, I don't think he'd do anything. I want to try to scout this piece here. That's what I'm trying to do. He's not really creating a situation where I'm allowed to do that, though. Let me come up with this scout and see what we have going on here. Oh. Okay, I probably should have prevented that better. That's not great, but okay. Let me, I guess, just attack over here, maybe? I don't really know what else to do. I have a backup scout if I really need it. I guess I could launch a scout here if this space is vacated at any point in the future. Okay, I guess I'll come up with a minor and hit that. I know that's a major. Right here, this piece. Because that was one that took my lieutenant. So we know major, colonel, I think spy here, but I'm not really sure about that. I do have a scout here as well, which is pretty convenient, even if I come up to use the minor. Okay. I'm going to do that, and then I'll use the spy to back up the gen. Okay, again, major. Oh, here's the suspected spy. Interesting. Okay, still the, okay, just do that. Okay, he wants to trade. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, that makes sense as well. He's not going to get much. He'll get a scout, and then we'll trade. And I know his major here. I guess he could. But he'd get punished for being too over-aggressive with his colonel here. Let me do this and see if I can force it, box it in. If he moves down or if he moves over. Either way, I have access to a spy. Okay, he's going to choose to trap it. I guess we're actually even otherwise, except that I'm down that lieutenant. Okay. I guess we will. Okay, so he's going to do that and then do that. So that's kind of whatever. I'm going to come up with a scout in the center, I think. See if I can nab that spy. That would be awesome. Yeah, I know that major. Yeah, okay. So he's not going to let that happen, of course. Okay, I'll do that. Trade here. It's kind of a whatever play. I can let him have that, but okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna actually take that. Let's do that, and then I'll probably give him the sergeant. I'm not handling this very well, I have to say. I guess he'll choose between lieutenant and, well, he's not going to choose at all, I guess, actually. Okay, so he gets a sergeant. I already know that major, so that's not really helpful in any way. Let's do that. It's going to die anyway. Alright, I'm going to come up with this captain. I just realized he can kill my, yeah, that was so dumb. He can kill my captain here. Oh, what a, yeah, I should have moved the captain down so I could escape with it. That's pretty stupid. Okay. That's unfortunate. I guess do that. Doesn't really matter. He'll probably just take it. I'm kind of screwing this up pretty bad right now. Okay. Well, he'll move Colonel down, I expect. Yeah, okay. Okay. Certainly not very good there for me. That was I was just messing that up all the time, really. Of course, he'll probably just kill this scout next, I guess. I don't know. Lieutenant, spy, colonel here. Okay. Lieutenant, okay. I think I'm going to come with this major, hit this piece. Or actually, I'm going to hit it with a lieutenant, I think, first. Okay. Did he really bomb in a minor? No, captain. That's not bad. Hope that's not a minor. That would be pretty sad. Oh, wow. That's pretty incredible. He just got the flag. And I could have taken that out with a sergeant. What is that anyway? That's his major, I think. Yeah, okay. Let me approach this piece. That's his colonel. I know that. Of course. Okay, guess bring up a minor. Him not taking that flag yet is like, huh, okay. Well, I really don't think this is his flag, and it's not. Yeah, there he goes. He won. Alright, good game. I totally just threw that game away in the garbage and totally choked that game away. That was pretty pathetic. That was definitely one of the worst games I've ever played in a while, and I've played some pretty bad games to lose the first 3 of that tournament. But he capitalized well on my mistakes, and he correctly guessed the correct bomb to hit to open the flag, so kudos to him for that. And I'll need to definitely pull it together for any future game I play, because that was just horrible. But anyway, well done to him, and good game, and I will see you all in the next video.